It throws me off every time.
What's up about Wawa?
You just wake up and somehow end up at the bar?
Yeah, I don't even get it anymore.
Shit's wild.
Brazy.
This shit's fucking, it's nuts. It really is. It's like, might need to go see the doctor about that. Like, there might just be okay. I already know. Been black for 25 years. We do this every podcast, bro.
Yeah. Like,
every single Monday.
I'm pretty sure it's you that does this every podcast.
Oh, okay, cool.
Oh, shit. What's up, everybody? Welcome to another edition of The Dark Hour. I'm going to start off this time. I'm Jamie Chinatown.
Lord Koki.
Lavish Mike.
What up, what up? I know that me switching that order really completely turned you around on you, Koki, but I'm glad you were able to adapt.
Proud of you. Quite proud of you, indeed.
How y'all doing today?
Well, I'm cool. I'm quite cool. I had like a moment this morning. I woke up and so at my school that I just graduated from, there is like thank you. There's a fucking like a job fair, like a career development type thing that they have at the school once a month. And so they were like, sorry about that. But so they have it once a month, and with me being as prepared as I always am, I showed up to said event with no resume, without being dressed up accordingly, whatever.
Right.
I didn't really give a motherfuck because I'm like, you know what? I just want to go there to just get some pamphlets or like some booklets or something from these employers, so that I can go home and do whatever research that I need to do on said employers, you know, try to figure out some stuff. So that way, whenever I do get my resume in order, because the reason why I don't have my resume done yet is because I'm still working on things. So when I get shit done, like when I got some stuff that I'm working on already, so I'd rather just wait to finish my resume. After I'm done doing these other things, I can just tack on to the bottom of my resume. You know what I mean? So when I got there, though, I didn't even walk in the building because it started at 1:00, bro. I got there at 1:07. Bro, that fucking line of the people that were trying to get into the event stretched all the way. Hey, Stretch. Speaking of stretched all the way to the end of the fucking building, to the school.
Damn.
Jesus.
Long as fuck. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to hang out for like 10 minutes, just see how far the line goes.
They might not let you in for that, though, right? Like, if you're not dressed?
No, it has nothing to do with that. It was just, it's just a job fair. But the thing is like, you know, even my mom told me too. She's like, well, you know what I'm saying? Like, these people are going to be in there with resumes, like, ready to apply and stuff like that. You know, you're not even ready for that. I'm like, no, I'm not. But you know what? Fuck it. I'm just, whatever. Said I was going to go. I'm just going to do it, you know? And I'm not going to apply the same day, but I at least want to know who the fuck I'm seeing.
Right.
You know what I mean? But that didn't even happen. Because, bro, for 10 minutes, I was just hanging out in the parking lot, just trying to see what's up. I go to that line. That line did not move an inch. Didn't move at all. So before 1:00, that whole building was already full. So people had to wait for people to leave.
To get in.
More people. Yeah, I was like, no, I'm not doing that. I'm sorry. It's just not motherfucking happening. You know? So I left. But so that's how it started. And now I was like, well, you know what? Now I'm sad. So I'm just going to Social House, and that's where I've been.
I'm sad. I'm going to go to Social House.
And as many times as I'm like, you know what? Maybe I should go home. And I'm like, no.
For what?
I'm not going home. Nope, I ain't. So that's what happened. Then I came here, took a nap on Stretch's couch, and here I am.
And now you're black.
Yeah, and now I'm black. All of a sudden. I guess I was white before this.
Surprise.
No, you were light skinned before that.
Yeah. So what have y'all been up to today? Anything crazy?
What about you, Koki?
Nah, I just been pregnant as fuck.
No, we're just being pregnant.
How's that going, by the way?
At this point, I'm at the stage where I want to eat everything all the time. Like, I'm not fucking kidding. I'll eat something big, and then, like, not even an hour later, I'm like, fuck, I could go for a hot dog. And, like,
honestly, that's how I feel anyway, but I don't even be, like, you know, pregnant.
I never ate like that. Like, before I took 3 bites of anything, and I'm just like, all right, cool, I'm full. Now I need to eat for the next little bit. But then now I'm just like, holy shit, I'm always hungry, and I'm just It's terrible because I'm gonna eat myself into homelessness. Like I don't. A lot of fucking food I want to eat all the time.
I most certainly hope not. I mean, you work at Wawa though, right? You said.
Yeah.
So I mean, you get mad, bro. Them sub sandwiches at Wawa are lovely. Like man,
I've been eating the shit out of the cinnamon twist.
The cinnamon twist is.
Yo, I took like 5 home the other day.
Oh hell yeah.
My sister came. I'm like, look all the snacks I got. Showed her sandwich. She's like, Carrie. And I'm just like, I'm hungry all the time. Leave me alone. You don't know
Leave me alone.
Like.
I'm pregnant.
I'm pregnant. I have a right.
I shall eat whatever crosses my path.
Fucking eat someone's license plate.
By the way, that's my impersonation of you since you're very anime and you're really into all that anime talk. I feel like I know you don't really talk like that, but that's just how I feel like you talk to your anime friends. You know what I'm saying? Like commence.
Commence.
I'm trying to it was on the fly, but I don't know.
I talk very enthusiastically to my anime friends. Like I'll be like, "Did you see the new episode of Attack on Titan? Holy shit, Eren kicked their ass!" Like,
I must eat. I must eat, or my powers are not as strong as they usually are.
I'm fucking dead.
I must power up with cinnamon twists from Wawa.
If I was an anime character, that's what I would sound like. It's pretty spot on.
Yo, I feel like you live your life in an animated world. Like I feel like before you get to Wawa, you're like, hungry, must eat, and then your friend's like, your friend has cinnamon sticks in the form of them throwing stars. It's like, here, take these. You're like, they all somehow land in your mouth because anime, you know. And you're like, I am now finally recharged, you know, and that's just how it goes.
That must be real interesting walking around in your brain for a day.
I want to see
I like the way
his brain, whatever he's thinking of, projected to the wall and just watch it. That's someone should fund that.
Honestly though, Stretch, we need to figure that out. One of these days, we need to figure out a way to kind of throw in some animations with all my little imaginatory beliefs. No, not beliefs. Thoughts. Indeed.
Some serious editing.
By the way, real quick, I'm gonna go ahead and interject. Mr. President, can we get the phone number on the screen? Because I told people to call in today to talk about some specific stuff. So if they do call in, I don't know if they will, but if we do get some phone calls, I want to make sure they know the number because I posted that they can call in on our phone. Animus, I don't know what that means, but yeah. So let's get that up there.
Yeah, one of our viewers from Twitch.
Raven.
Airborne half orc turtle. That's a hell of a username, Mr. Orc Turtle.
Half orc turtle. Welcome to this podcast.
Thanks for tuning in.
Wait, so half orc turtle. What's the other half?
Airborne half orc turtle.
But it doesn't say half airborne, half orc turtle.
Wait, is it orc turtle a thing, or are they half orc, half turtle?
I think it's half orc, half turtle.
Well, why didn't he put that?
That's airborne. Because that's not what he wanted to do.
It says that he's half orc turtle. So what's the other half?
If you're still there, we need some clarification on that name. We need to understand.
Yeah, I'm gonna need that because you could be any kind of other half. There's a lot of things that you could be on the other side of whatever an orc turtle is. What is an orc turtle?
I'm not sure.
Not either.
I don't know, but
I think of war turtle, but that's a terrapin. That's Maryland. That their mascot is like a turtle with damn missiles coming out of its shell.
Isn't that a fucking Pokemon?
Yeah, right. Bulbasaur.
I think. What is it?
No, war turtle is a Pokemon.
Yeah, it's the second evolution from Squirtle, War Turtle, Blastoise, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. Just kidding.
That's what it is.
Bulbasaur is the other dude.
Yeah, Bulbasaur is the green one. He's the leaf.
The one that you seen that meme was my mom watched Detective Pikachu. She said my favorite Pokemon is the garlic the garlic Pokemon. It's because he has that shit on his back.
Nah, I actually did go see that movie, and I'm not gonna lie, it's a good movie. It's a really good. It's a real blast from the past. Honestly, it was funny. You know what I'm saying? And there's never mind. I ain't trying to spoil. Man, it's the fucking Pikachu movie. If you ain't seen it now, you ain't gonna see it. So regardless.
Spoil it, fuck it.
There's a scene with the beatbox Pokemons, you know?
Oh yeah.
There's a scene where where you go where they go into an underground you know, they fight Pokemons, you know what I'm saying? There's like an underground like fighting rink, you know? And the DJ, which is who's that DJ? He's a famous DJ. I think Diplo.
Okay.
Was in the movie. And he's DJing and the fucking speakers are the speaker Pokemon.
That's dope.
It's pretty interesting. Like the Pokemon itself are like, you know, all this shit. It's fucking interesting. And then there's this fucking potion. I'm spoiling it. I don't care.
Go for it. Go off.
There's this potion that was not to have been like, it's pretty much like it's like a drug for Pokemon. And fucking when the Pokemon smell this potion, they get evil. And so, but I'm not gonna lie, this is one of my favorite, this is like my favorite scene because like, bro, when the beatbox Pokemon smell this potion, like it goes from regular like to like some hardcore ass like dubstep type shit. It's like boom, dun, 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 dun. And I was like, oh, like, you know, mind you, I'm a bass head, bro. Like I'm an EDC fucking fiend. Like, or I'm an EDM fiend. So when that happened, I was like, oh shit, like shit's about to get.
It's about to go down.
Yeah, which it did. It did go down, indeed. But no, regardless, I just thought that was a pretty cool part of the scene because, like, you know, Diplo was there. You know what I mean? Like that kind of put a little bit of spice to the Pokemon movie. So it was pretty interesting. And then, like, you know, Ryan Reynolds was in there and everything. So they made it as adult as they could with still having, you know, children there.
Right.
You know.
Yeah, man, I feel like most of the shit that Ryan Reynolds does, like, he does it for fun. Like, I don't think he needs the money from some of the jobs that he does. I think he's really just...
actors need money to actor, bro.
He really just is enjoying, like, having a good time. And, like, whatever movie he makes that's silly or ridiculous, he puts his name on it, like, people show up. And I feel like he's just enjoying making whatever he wants.
Bro, and everybody got kids anymore. So, kid movies are, like, the way to go. Yeah. Everybody has kids. So, everybody watches kid movies. Especially if... you know, like grown ass fucking motherfuckers like me and Koki and you and everybody else. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like movies like Pokemon movies, bro. You know we in there, even though we ain't got no fucking kids. You know what I'm saying? Kids these days don't even know what the fuck Pokemon is.
No, they're still kicking, bro.
I remember when Incredibles 2 came out, bro. Motherfuckers was like, bro, grown ass men was like, yo, we're about to go see Incredibles 2, bro. I'm just like, bro, I got sold out because all the kids. I'm like, fuck that, bro. Fuck the little ass kids.
But Pokemon is still putting out new games. They're still putting out new Pokemon. They're still going to new regions and all that. Like, they're still on top. Like, the kids today still know Pokemon and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
I think Yu-Gi-Oh's even still got shows coming out. Like, I know they did, like, a few different generations of it. Like, Yu-Gi was, like, the first or whatever. Then they did, like, Jaden, and they did, like, what was that, Generation GX or some shit?
Yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh!
And then there was other shit after that. That's where I got lost.
But. Yeah, after GX, I was like, I'm done.
No, I mean, I never really got into Yu-Gi-Oh! Like, I always, like, I would watch Yu-Gi-Oh! The show, but I never, like, got into actually having the cards and stuff. But, bro, it was so, like, there are people at my school that used to get real fucking, like, into that shit. Like, just in the hallway, like, I challenge you to a duel. And, like, they're in the fucking hallway, bro. We only have a 4-minute passing time. They manage to sit down in the fucking hallway. Sitting down in the hallway.
Just go at it.
Yeah, like, okay, and then this. In fact, my old roommates used to play Yu-Gi-Oh! All the time. And I'm just like, I don't get it. Like,
last year we went to MegaCon and I got, my friend got me on the Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards. Like, got me a nice little deck and then some extra cards. And I'm just like, now I need to find other friends that are equally nerdy as me that have Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards so I can whoop their ass like I was in 5th grade all over again. I'm just that big of a nerd.
Nah, honestly, I don't know. I'm old school. You know what I'm saying? My 25-year-old ass. Yeah. We play dominoes and...
I can kick your ass in dominoes too.
So that's the thing though, like,
hey, you heard that shit? Hey.
Oh shit.
Just so y'all know, Koki just fucking said that she'll beat my ass at dominoes. So with that being said, one of these days, here live on the Dark Hour, one of these days, we gonna bring some fucking dominoes in this bitch.
Jesus Christ.
And yeah, Jesus Christ. What the fuck you gotta do with it?
No, I'm talking about the comment.
What does Jesus Christ gotta do with it? No.
I'm
it
talking
happened.
about the comments.
It happened. Oh, okay.
Mike said, my opinion, where'd it go? My opinion on abortion is that Jamie should have been aborted.
Oh, dear God, Mark. He's responding to my post because I said call in and give me your opinion on abortion. He's responding to that.
We're going.
I was like, Jesus, why this Still it.
Only if people call in about it. Like, I'm not gonna just jump onto it. If nobody calls in, I'll get to it later. But we're not going there right now.
Okay, cool. So, all right. So, on that note, so Cookie did not challenge me on dominoes. So, well, I will retract that statement. However, I do think that'd be kind of a cool idea just for like one of these days, just in the middle of our like while we're podcasting, just like playing dominoes. You know what I mean?
How dismissive was Mike just now?
What do you mean?
He was just like, nah, okay, cool, whatever.
No, whatever. Anyway.
Well, no. I mean, I do want to get onto that onto the abortion statement, but we'll get back into that. We still got another however many minutes of the dark hour left. But
Mike says he loves you.
Appreciate it.
yeah. But damn, I don't forgot what the fuck I just. Oh yeah, so
sorry.
with the cards and stuff. I mean,
Dominoes and cards, whatever.
yeah, we played dominoes. I don't know how to play spades though. I will admit, I get it. Like, probably get a black card revoked for that. Not being able to play spades. But thing is, with black families, if you don't know how to play spades, they don't teach you.
Right.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Like, there's nowhere to even look it up, bro. I couldn't even get on Google and be like, hey, how to play spades. You can't. You cannot find it. You
gotta find a white guy that knows how to play spades.
There's only one way you learn how to play spades. The only way you learn how to play spades if you grow up black is you gotta ask your mom, like, after a cookout, when everybody's going crazy about it, like, hey mom, that game you were playing, like, can you show me? And if you're over like 13 years old, it's over. Like, you're too late. Yeah. You gotta have that like instinct to ask when you're 10, or it's too late.
And she'll probably give you like a 2-minute lesson on how to play spades too. Right. All right, look, you take these cards, you do this, and that. All right, you got it. Now go clean your room. Type shit. You know what I mean? And it's up to you to remember that shit. As soon as you go clean your room, you better write that shit the fuck down on the notebook paper. All right. Mom said this is how you play spades. And then when 10 years down the road, when you're fucking, 18 or 19 or whatever, like, you come down here with that same fucking booklet that you fucking wrote in 10 years ago, like, this is how I'm supposed to play spades, right? You can't even read your old handwriting.
So fucking, like,
what's crazy though is that, like, a lot of times you're not even welcome at the spades table until you're like old enough or they really need somebody to play.
Honestly.
Like, I remember like being young and being like, yo, can I play? Like, nah, young, you don't know nothing about this. Go. Like,
yeah.
All right, well,
for grown folks.
Guess I'll just go.
What's so grown about it? It's cards.
Right.
It's cards.
I fucking my boy taught me because when he was locked up, he would play in prison in jail with the niggas.
Yeah, they ain't got nothing else to do.
He was like, he said that he would like whenever because he didn't know how to play prior to that, so like he was playing and he would get stuck and they'll be like, come on, nigga, we go. Then he's like, okay, hold on, like I'm trying. Yeah. Just throw a fucking card down.
Yeah,
like I'd be scared too.
Like,
so
if you get caught reneging at a spades table, like it's a problem. Like you have a real ass moment over a spades game, bro. Like, I've seen this shit happen.
No, because a lot of people put money on it. That's why.
I've seen it happen without money on the table. Like, just a spades night, everybody playing. Like, people just get upset. But like when you're the kid, like you've never played before, and you get that moment. It's like when you like get to the NBA, but like you're a bench warmer. Like you're in the NBA, but you're not a starter or whatever, right? And like somebody gets hurt, like the starter needs to come off and the backup's injured or whatever. They'd be like, "Yo, Thompson, get out here." You'd be like,
like B. Thompson or that? Yeah, you the one with the jersey on, nigga.
Come on, bring your ass to the spades, Taylor.
Okay.
All right.
You be sitting down and be like, "I'm happy to be here." Shut the fuck up, dude. Goddamn
cards. Oh, hey, you guys. Put the card down. Let's go. We don't got time for this shit. Like, all right, hold on. I need to go get a drink. You should have known. You should have been ready for that. Are we getting a call? Sarasota. I have no idea who that is. Let's get them on.
All right.
It's about to be real scary.
Oh, they're calling for the stream.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
See what happens. All right. Well, while the president's setting that up, but yeah, man, I remember I got my ass whooped my first couple times playing spades. Because here's the thing about spades. It's not hard to learn spades. It's hard to learn spades. Like,
really know it.
To teach you the rules is not that hard. Text me whatever the number was, because if it was somebody for me, then I'll figure it out. But like, it's easy to learn the rules to it, but to know what to do and when to do it and how you should do it and how to bet, like, that's everything. And how to like play off your partner and shit, like, it gets wild, yo.
Jeff is watching. Hi, Jeff.
Who the fuck is Jeff?
My coworker.
McDuffie.
Oh, it's McDuffie.
Oh, Devin. What up, player?
Hold on, is he on yet?
Yo.
Hey, what's going on, McDuffie?
What's good?
Hey man, we chilling. Sorry you couldn't make it. Oh, we forgot to announce that, by the way. Big Duffy is not here because he's feeling ill, so send him good wishes or send him a beer. Either way.
Send us some Robitussin. He'll be fine.
Yeah, send your boy a beer. Stop running from me at this game of Connect 4.
Oh my God.
Oh.
Sir, you did not call in to talk shit right now.
All right, Devin.
Knowing good goddamn well you ain't ever beat me at Connect 4.
Oh.
You don't want to see me on Connect 4.
Hold on, Airborne.
I do want to see you on Connect 4, and we got $50 on it, dog. Fuck with me.
Oh, word? So you're taking the bet?
That's
I
fucking
might not have
Yeah.
20, but I got a whole ass $50 for you on that bet, all right? Matter of fact, I don't even need the $50, so I'm not finna fucking lose.
Oh.
And just in case y'all don't know at home, Devin, you want to fill the people in on what happened here? You want to fill the people on how this started? Because Stretch over here be instigating shit for no goddamn reason at all. Fucking Facebook.
And Stretch said he would have started a Connect 4 tournament, and I'm down for that shit. He was going to put $50 down, and he would beat me in 5.
No. Somebody else, I think, pulled me into it. I got tagged. Somebody was like, oh, it's going to cost $20 or something. And they were like, oh, well, Jamie can't play. And then Devin was like, I'll whoop anybody's ass or something like that. And I was like, I'll put 50 on it, then you can't see me in a best of 5.
Don't get mad that we all know that $20 is your downfall, bro.
Oh man, but he's throwing 50 on the table, bro. You understand that he won't be able to go to Dank for like 3 months if he loses his bet. Jamie won't be able to get gas in his car. He can't if he don't win that bet. Jamie, this shit is on you, bro. You better be able to solve a Rubik's Cube in 0.5 seconds. Bro, because I can't.
Don't worry, Jamie. I'm going to beat your ass, and then I'm going to make sure that I give you a ride to work, because we know you ain't got nothing to be doing but going to work.
Yo, but I'm going to just tell you something real quick. We're going to get off my homeboy Jamie's ass real quick. We're going to get off Jamie's ass and just explain real quick that Devin got sick from eating a bunch of ass. That's like, whoa, these nuts. I wasn't going to say it in the podcast, but hey, you done pushed me to it. Like, you can't be sick and then hop on the podcast to talk shit and then expect nobody to come dish it out. Devin was eating too much ass and got pink eyes.
In both eyes.
Pink mouth or whatever the fuck else he got.
Wait, listen.
He ain't feeling
y'all
too
can't
hot.
prove that.
Listen.
Y'all can't prove that.
We have a viewer on Twitch called Airborne Half Orc Turtle, and when we said that Duffy was on, they put a heart McDuffy, and then we mentioned eating ass, and he put a face in disgust like, ugh. And he wrote terminal ass illness. He or she.
Yo, Devin, we done told you, man. I'm sorry, bro. Like, I get it. I don't know
You
who.
in like 5 minutes. Bro.
I don't know who or what ass you out here eating, but you gotta be careful.
You gotta stop, bro.
You know what I mean? We can't
I
be
ain't never ate
having.
no ass a day in my life, man.
We have receipts.
So how are you
Devin.
sick in the summertime?
You can get sick anytime.
No, you can't. Okay, I never get sick. I never get sick in the fucking summer. Ain't nobody else even sick around here.
Right.
You just got sick out of nowhere, nigga. Like when the rest of us get sick, we get sick around other people. Like, you know what I'm saying? Somebody else is
How it
sick.
works.
Somebody else is sick, and then they give us a high five, and then we get fucking sick. You just got sick. You just woke up and was like, oh, you know what? Yeah, I'm sick. No, you ain't. You got sick because you was eating all that butt, bro. It's cool. Like it's
Eating all
fine.
the butt.
Like I said, man, mistakes were made.
We got a whole ass pregnant lady here healthier than you right now, bro. She over here feeling great.
That says a lot.
Yeah, I didn't know you was feeling. Oof. Man, I couldn't. Could you imagine, bro? If men got like pregnant, bro? Could you imagine?
There'd be a whole hell of a lot less babies out here.
Oh, honestly, maybe that's what needs to happen. There needs to be like a way to. No, that doesn't need to happen. I don't need to be getting pregnant, bro. Hell no. Men are the most irresponsible humans irresponsible beings on the planet, period. Bro, like I'm always telling my mom. My mom's like, "When you gonna give me some grandbabies?" I'm like, "Never." Like, do you want my kid to be lost at Target? Because that's exactly what would happen. I fuck around and end up losing my kid. I get all the groceries I need, and then leave without my fucking kid.
I tell you what, my mom, whenever she hits me with that shit, well, you ain't even some grandkids. I hit her with the same shit I heard when I was 6, wanting to go to McDonald's.
You got
grandkids, nigga? You got money for grandkids?
Hell yeah. Now, my mom's always like, oh, well, I can babysit, blah, blah. I'm like, well, seeing as how you're in Missouri and I'm in fucking Florida, like, How?
A, no, you can't.
How
B,
sway.
you raised me, so I don't trust you.
Yeah. I'm about to say, I don't want my kid to be anything like me. Shit.
Right.
Hell no.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, y'all wild, man.
I always said I wasn't gonna have.
I fucked with y'all.
I always said I
Yeah,
wasn't
yeah.
gonna have no fucking kids, and I was doing pretty fucking well. You know, surprisingly for me.
You're so childish. Why are you so damn childish?
Oh, the screen. Yo, Devin, you're gonna have to, bro. Listen, I'm like, bro. I just need to listen, bro.
Listen, bro.
It's fine. But one of these days, I already know one of them culprits whose asses you've been eating is gonna walk their ass in the social house, bro. One of these days, and I'm gonna just be hanging out, and you gonna come up there, and then that girl gonna walk in and be like, "So you remember that time you ate my ass?"
And the whole bar. The whole ass bar.
And I'm not gonna, like, I usually will have your back in situations like that, but bro, since you've been lying for the last year, as soon as she says that shit, bro, it's going on World Star. Like, I love you, bro. Like,
It's going on World Star.
He hung up.
he was getting sick of that. Bro, all right. I'm sorry. I already mean to piss Devin off.
Well,
Devin doesn't eat ass.
Well, let me just go ahead and
got
say
it.
this. Since there's so much shit talk about it and he wanted to bring it in the public eye, we'll have the Connect 4 match on podcast. We'll be doing a whole fucking podcast.
All right, so we
here.
so me and Cookie got a dominoes match.
There you go.
and then Jamie and Devin gonna have a Connect 4 match. Yo, we finna be some game plan motherfuckers on here on Dark Hour come the next few weeks. So y'all just be tuned in. You know what I'm saying? We finna be real black in this motherfucker.
That's just gonna be funny as fuck.
I'm dead. The fucking comment on Twitch.
Yo.
I'm gonna screenshot this.
Yeah, so
I
we
need
can do
this.
that on the screen.
I'm gonna need this.
But yeah, man, that's just gonna be funny if we do that shit.
Hell yeah. But oh damn. I think Devin meant to say goodbye, but I think he already said goodbye, but we just didn't hear
I think he was saying it, and I think we talked over it or something. Anyway, though,
Probably.
back to a comment you made earlier about, if we could do some shit where men got pregnant. I guarantee you, if men got pregnant, abortion would be legal everywhere.
There'd be abortion clinics on every
Honestly.
corner.
Like, without a doubt.
like the liquor store. Like, what you finna do? I'm finna go grab this abortion real quick. Be right
Then I'm
back.
gonna go grab a.
Yeah, I'm on my way. I'm finna go get this baby knocked out. Like, it's like, it's not funny, but since it's not real, then it is funny.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Like, that hypothetical situation is funny, yes, but,
Bro,
yeah.
that's fucking nuts. I mean, like, that whole situation is fucked. Like, that caused such an uproar.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like nowadays, media has taken over so much. Like, social media has given people, everyone, a voice. And I feel like that's why all this fucking just bizarre shit has been happening lately.
Listen.
I feel like it has so much to do with the fact that it's more of a division between people.
Yeah.
People are consistently staying divided because of other people's thoughts, and it's a battle between the ignorant and the not ignorant.
Right.
And like, although it is sad, unfortunately, the fucking media is really like doing their fucking, their job.
Yeah.
As far as keeping people on an uproar, keeping people on edge to dislike each other. You know what I'm saying? And like, blows my fucking mind. Cause I mean, me personally, I'm a pro do whatever the fuck you want, cause all I'm gonna do is go get drunk anyway.
Same.
That's what the fuck, I'm pro social house. I'm pro drinking. That's what the fuck I am. Like, I don't give a fuck. You can be whatever the fuck you want, do whatever the fuck you want, but come in and grab a shot, bro.
I feel
Like, what I feel.
When you were saying like social media, like being like the reason why people like, I think social media gives people the ability to be ballsy enough to say how they really feel, because they're like, oh, if I just, say shit on Facebook, like ain't no one gonna check me in real life. So I have a cousin that just blatantly posts shit all the time, like saying that, oh, I'm glad abortion is illegal because it's God's will, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, well, what if they get raped? Well, I mean, it sucks, but like, you gotta push through it. And I'm just like, ain't this nigga's related to me? Like,
Well,
someone's
that
gonna
nigga,
punch
I
him
don't
in the
think
fucking face. Like,
that man probably hasn't gotten raped before, I assume. All right, then.
not to the extent of my knowledge, no. Even if he did, he probably wouldn't feel that way.
Be the same niggas that go to jail and then Big Tyrone come
Makes
through.
him their bitch.
Yeah. Then, yeah. So imagine that, but you know, you're just a woman. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit like that is kind of irritating. I mean,
the astonishing part to me is that you have a group of people from the same background, the same ethnic group, same social group, same everything, that have all only lived this one type of life, making rules for everybody else. Like, if you can find the picture, Stretch, and we can put it up, of the 25 people in Alabama that outlawed abortion altogether, like, they all look the exact fucking same.
Half of them look like they fuck little girls, and then the other half look like they fuck little boys. So
and then all of them fuck each other and their sisters.
Yeah, because it's in Alabama.
Yeah,
I mean,
which
I was just gonna say they were older white dudes, but you know,
I mean, same shit,
bro. Yeah, man, the motherfuckers are so. I can't wait till like what 30 years from now when they're all gone. Like, bro, the motherfuckers are so annoying. Like, these motherfuckers are making up all these rules for shit that doesn't even pertain anymore. Like, my nigga, this is not the fucking 60s and 70s, bro. Like, we have evolved. Like, the whole being stuck in your ways shit is so irritating. Like, bro, like, get the fuck over it. Like, things have changed. We don't live the same way anymore. We don't live the way our parents did. You know what I'm saying? Like, me and my dad got in a big ass argument before because Pops was like, yo, when I was 15, I had a car, I had a job, I had blah, blah. I'm like, okay, but you can live off of, bro, like, you made $100 a week and your car you bought a brand new fucking car for $300. You didn't have to pay insurance or nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, shut the fuck up, bro. You can get,
shit was dirt cheap back then.
You can get an apartment. You can get an apartment for $150 a month. You know what I'm saying? When back in like the late 70s, early 80s, whatever.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, leave me the fuck alone, bro. Like, motherfuckers are still in relationships right now because they can't afford to live alone.
Right.
Like, real shit, bro. Like, you know how many people, like, hell, my fucking parents. Like, I have friends that have fucking parents that they're still married because they can't afford to get a fucking divorce.
Shit.
You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, this like, times is hard, my nigga. Like, motherfuckers don't want to get married. Like, motherfuckers don't want to get in relationships and shit no more. It's just too expensive. Like, bro, it is not the fucking same. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
People live together that don't even like each other.
Honestly.
Because they can't afford to live by themselves or they can't afford to live wherever the fuck.
Exactly. Like, bro, shit is so different. And then, you know, it ain't even our fault. It's their fault. It's the generation above us and the generations before us' fault. You know what I'm saying? Like, they the ones that fucked everything up. And then they want to turn around and like blame us for it. Like, no, it has nothing to do with us. You know, the biggest problem, like, at my place of work, the biggest issue that I have is with, like, older people.
Same.
Yeah.
Same.
Like, I thought that, you know, working at a bar with a bunch of, like, working at, like, a college bar, I have a bigger issue with college kids. But fuck no. It's literally, like, older people are always the ones that we either have to kick out or the ones that we have to we got to go break our necks for to keep them satisfied, or else we don't get a little $2 funky ass tip. You know what I'm saying? Like, they just don't understand, bro. And, like, I wish I could be that nigga to just, like, walk across the bar and be like, look, bro, like, this is how the fuck shit's supposed to be. But it doesn't work like that because, you know.
Not even at Wawa.
So Orc Turtle got some comments in here. So after Koki finishes, I'm going to respond to the first comment about Alabama, and then I'll let Koki read the second comment, and she can respond to that. But go ahead with what you're saying about Wawa.
That at Wawa, like, let's say something they find, I don't fucking know, like, a Kit Kat king size that said it was 99 cents. If it was a young person, I could be like, oh, you know, I can try and say, you know, oh, this, if you read, it says, like, you know, the single pack of peanuts is 99 cents, but the king size Kit Kat is like $2, $2.12. The young person will be like, oh, okay, I see it, my bad, whatever. They'll understand. I didn't fucking read the damn tag in front of me. I just saw the price. But then the older person will be like, well, this says 99 cents. I'm gonna fucking kill. Like, I'm just like, yo.
Right.
I never get issues
rage out for no fucking reason.
Yeah, for no, or for a fucking coupon that's like 50 cents off your piece of shit pack of cigarettes. Like, if you really need those 50 cents off your cigarettes, like, here, I got you. But, like, they be making the biggest deal out of fucking nothing. Yeah. But,
man, okay, yeah, go ahead.
So Orc Turtle said Alabama has the lowest education rating in the U.S., if that means anything big. So Orc Turtle, here's my thoughts on that. When we look at trying to get people to not do things or to stay away from harmful behavior, there's only one thing that consistently works, right, to get people to behave more responsibly. It's education. It's helping them understand what that tool is that you have, like, and understanding how to use, like, for example, with guns, like a lot of accidents and misfortunate things that happen with guns, people not fully understanding it, respecting it, knowing how to use it, wield it, whatever. I think a part of, like, the gun culture, there needs to be certain amounts of training involved in that, but that's another conversation. When it comes to like the abortion issue, which is, you know, what we're talking about with the Alabama abortion law, the best thing to keep kids safe as far as not having underage or unwanted pregnancies and all that stuff is to A, teach them, make sure that your sex education is on point and that they fully understand what they're dealing with.
For sure.
And B, making the access to the contraceptive and the preventatives more accessible. So, for example, don't quote me on this, but I think it was an Obama-era legislation that led to birth control had to be free if you were on insurance. If you had insurance, you should not have to pay more for birth control, right? So, when that happened, like, the terminology for it, but basically the number of pregnancies that we saw that were unwanted pregnancies, that were pregnancies from people that got pregnant by mistake, went down because females could get on birth control without costing them more money after buying insurance. Like, things like that are what help. So if Alabama really wants to help the situation and stop abortion, I'm against abortion. I don't like abortion. Like, if I knock somebody up, I would want to figure it out and not have the child aborted. I, however, don't think we should make laws against abortion. I think you fight abortion with education. So for the state with the lowest education rating to ban abortion outright, including, like, with no exception, which is absolutely ridiculous and horrendous, for them to ban it is downright goddamn irresponsible. No extra help, no extra education, no extra teaching, like, no extra, like, free access to condoms, free access to birth control, like, none of that. It's absolutely ridiculous and disgusting. So yes, that absolutely plays a part of this. If you cannot educate people, you cannot take away sometimes the only route out from having somebody forced into stuff that they don't want. Like, what does that do for you? Now this woman has raised a kid probably by themselves, like, probably not with the amount of money that they need, the right kind of funding or whatever, like, and they're gonna hate this fucking kid. This kid's gonna grow up underfunded and, like, hate it. Like, that doesn't solve any problem.
Not to mention that kid could grow up and resent his fucking family for his or her family for the way that they grew up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's just a slippery fucking slope, bro. And people don't understand that. People don't want to think about that. And on top of that, shit that really bugs the fuck out of me is, like, y'all don't give a motherfucker about this baby after it's born.
Right.
Y'all just care about, don't kill a bundle of cells. You know what I'm saying?
Zygote.
Then when the baby grows up and is either black or any other minority or a woman or gay or some shit like that, y'all don't give a fuck about that baby no more. And on top of that, y'all want to act like y'all give a fuck now, but what's up with the fucking millions of kids that are in foster care and shit right now? Like, right. Them orphanages and shit are not even getting funded properly. These motherfuckers are
it's too expensive to adopt kids too. Like, they fucking make a big profit off of it.
I'm just saying, like, you want to act like you give a fuck now, then give a fuck all the way. Now you're just taking away people's rights and just causing another uproar, just like I was saying earlier. Like, y'all just want to keep everybody stirred up, you know? Like, why can't we all just come together and come to a fucking agreement of some shit? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know.
I would hope that after, like, that generation of, like, ignorant fuckheads die, that shit goes a lot easier. But, I mean, there's also people nowadays that are our age that can't think for themselves. So, I'm hoping in a few years they die off and, like, they're no longer in the house or whatever. And, like, the youngins can take over.
It's kind of it's just kind of nerve wracking. I'm just like, bro, like, man, like, just like you said, you know, some people, like, that's another thing. Do we really need more Alabama people, bro? Like, do we really need more fucking people in Alabama? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all want to keep the incest generation alive? Is that what y'all trying to do? Is that what y'all trying to get rid of? Yeah, I said it. I don't give a fuck no more. I don't care. I ain't from Alabama. I'm not going to Alabama. I don't have a reason to go to Alabama.
No one has ever said, let's go to Alabama.
Y'all trying to, let's go on a road trip. Let's hit up Alabama.
Said no one ever.
Right. Hell no. I don't want to die in Alabama. That's exactly what's going to happen. Them niggas racist as fuck. Bro, I don't want to. And you know, that's the thing. They're 50th in education. They're the worst. They're literally the fucking dumbest recorded state. They're the dumbest state in America. You know, and they want to make such drastic rules. You know what I'm saying? Like,
y'all make Florida look good as fuck.
Honestly, bro. Like
at least a Florida man don't dictate what you can do with your
honestly,
body, okay? Like
I'll
he
go
just
kick
wants
it
to,
with Florida. I'll go hang out with Florida man right now.
right? He just
before I
wants
go
to
hang
ride
out
his
in
gator
Alabama.
over to Publix to get a pup sub, and y'all niggas over there just want to tell people
Bro,
what to do.
I don't know. It gets on my fucking nerves. And now, I'll go ahead and, I guess since we're on the topic now, I'll go ahead and say, like, I see how you are about abortion. Like I said, I'm pro don't give a fuck, bro. Like, if you feel like you need to get an abortion, by any means, do it. You know what I'm saying? If you feel like you don't want to get an abortion, then don't get a fucking abortion. You know what I'm saying? Like, there are other ways to prevent, getting pregnant and things like condoms and birth control and a bunch of other stuff. But, not even in Alabama either. Like, just in other places, like, I have a friend who has to spend like $1,500 a month, bro, on her birth control. And I'm just like,
Christ.
Man, come on. Like y'all are doing I get it. Like, but y'all making it seem like sex is a bad thing. Like, y'all making it seem like that, like, are y'all just trying to have everybody just be celibate? If that's the case, then every nigga in America needs to be snipped then. Like, that would make it easier. I mean, granted,
absolutely.
I'm not saying. No, I don't want to get snipped. No, not No,
I get what you're saying. I'm just saying I'm not doing it.
They don't cut your balls off, by the way, for snipping. Just throwing it out there.
Vasectomies are reversible, and I'm pretty sure they're. I don't know how cheap they are, but I don't think they're as expensive as fucking birth control and shit is now for women.
Most of the time they're
throwing that.
reversible, but if the scar tissue develops a certain way, it can be a lot harder. So it is not easy to reverse.
I don't know much about that. All right, I don't want to sit there and jump into that, but I'm just saying you know what I mean? It doesn't make it seem like, I just feel like that they're just doing this shit just to cause an uproar. I feel like they're not even doing it anymore for a safety of anything. You know what I'm saying? Y'all want to talk about saving lives, but I mean, if you really want to get deep into it, you know what I'm saying? What the fuck? Whose lives are you saving? Like, y'all are saving these babies aren't even born. Let's just keep it real. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of you said it, not me. But, nah, bro. Depending on the situation, there are some women who, will use the rape situation. There are women that get raped at 12, 13 years old. Those babies are not going to be fully developed when they're born. Most of them are going to be premature. Most of them are going to be missing chromosomes. Most of them babies are going to come out, special needs, whatever the fuck.
Or the chick won't make it.
Which means that which means that the woman that is pregnant is going to have to come way out of her pocket. Like, if that baby's disabled, what's that woman going to do? They barely get money for that shit. With all the medication that baby might have to receive, even growing up into adulthood, especially if that baby has special needs, because that is something that happens for life. So yeah, the government is getting paid more, but essentially that woman is getting fucked. You know what I mean? I feel like that it's all just a big ass money pot, just like everything else is in the fucking government, bro. And that's what motherfuckers always want to ask me, yo, why are you so uptight about shit like that? I'm like, bro, because they don't really give a fuck. Stop acting like you give a fuck. That's all I gotta say. Just keep it real. Just get on the fucking TV and be like, look, we don't give a fuck. We're gonna ban abortions so that we can get more money, so that y'all can get fucked over, because it puts more money in our pocket. I would just rather y'all keep it real with a nigga. Quit being fake, bro. And all you motherfuckers that are against abortions have never been in situations like that. And that's another thing that just bugs the fucking shit out of me. Bro, get your fucking shit together. That's all I have to say. You know what I'm saying? I am not mad, all right?
Get your shit together.
Yeah,
Get it all together.
I've just been drinking since 3 p.m.
I think for me, one of the big thoughts is you can't make legislation in a vacuum. That is to say, you can't just make rules just for the sake of making a rule. You have to think about the society and where you want society to move and how that rule affects that. Every change has a ripple effect. So, one of the reasons why I and I'm not a huge supporter of any necessary candidate right now or anything, but one of the things about, the Bernie Sanders approach to his politics is he envisions the world he wants to live in and then says, okay, how do we take steps to get there overall? And everything that he does is trying to push in that direction over time, right? Whereas you have people that are like, abortion is bad, ban abortion. And then it's like, okay, well, what about the people that need this, that? Oh, fuck that. I don't want to talk about that. Abortion is bad, ban abortion. Okay, well, what about the kids that are born out and we don't have enough foster care because they're all over? Fuck that. Abortion is bad because ban you can't just sit here and not think about everything else down this line.
I got my sister pregnant. She better not get rid of my baby. We're gonna ban abortions overall.
Jesus.
How about that one, bitch?
Well, a lot of these guys.
We're gonna have a baby.
A A lot of these guys don't even know how the woman's body works. Like,
Yeah, there are some senators saying some dumbass shit.
there are senators that think that women like can just not like if we really didn't want to get raped, that we could have just closed our vaginas or whatever. Or just I'm like, you think we're not fucking robots? You fucking retarded ass inbred motherfucker. Like, we're humans.
No, I'm telling you.
Like, I don't.
Yo,
like,
y'all better quit fucking around for these women start figuring out ways to get teeth put in their damn vaginas.
That's a thing in Africa. That is a thing in Africa.
Wait.
I think the thing, it's not.
Yo,
I don't know for sure, but I did see something online where it's like, it's literally because in a certain area the rapes are so bad that instead, like, there's no way to avoid people trying to attack you.
I know what you're
so
talking
females
about.
put a thing in, like, inside of themselves to where if your dick goes in, when you try to come out, you get stabbed like a bunch. Like,
Your dick will get ripped.
bro, it's a thing. It's that bad. That's how fucking awful the world is, bro. I'm not.
I'm sorry.
We're gonna give Mike a minute to get through this.
Oh, wait a minute.
I'll just wait.
Yo, because I had thought about that movie Teeth, which is literally what that's about. This woman she was like, I guess she was born with some deficiency and she has teeth in her vagina, and every time men try to rape her, she can bite people's dicks off with her vagina. I didn't know that shit was actually real, bro.
I don't know if the device was. It could have been a made up story because I read it on scrolling through Facebook. It could have been made up, but I'm like, that's what I had heard. The story was is that there were devices for.
Oh man,
if you tried to rape someone, you would get.
Bro, could you just imagine, like, there's a guy just in Africa who's like, you know what? I'm about to go rape me a bitch. Like, it's not funny, but it's kind of funny.
It's like, I don't want to laugh, and your laugh is making me laugh. Like,
it's just like, all right, I'm gonna go out and rape me a bitch. You know what I'm saying? All right, cool. Should be easy. You know,
We're gonna get
let me just find
boycotted.
some little vulnerable girl from. No, hey, you, come here. Let me rape you. You know, whatever, right? And then.
That's the opposite of rape. Let me rape you.
No.
Okay.
No, he didn't say
That's
she's
not what I mean.
okay.
I'm saying, like,
No.
he
He's
can
just saying,
still
like,
say
he
that and then
raped
still forcibly do it. You know, I don't know. I've never been a rapist before. I don't know how they fucking do it. You know, but you know what I mean. But essentially, you know, whatever the fuck happens there, okay, and then he gets his dick bit off. Like, could you imagine the mind fuck? Like, the mind fuck. Like, nobody ever expects that, you know? Like,
Yeah.
nobody expects that. You know, just getting your dick bit off, you know, and then just what happens after. You know, like, I don't know.
You
That's
got no dick.
You have to walk into a hospital to a doctor and say, I was attacking someone and they had an anti-rape device and now I need help. And you have to pray that doctor actually wants to help you.
Oh, man, dude. All right, so rape is bad, okay? Don't be raping people or else you get your dick scratched off or bit off or whatever the fuck in Africa.
But, like, to
now
me,
we should
man,
bring
like-
those. We should bring those to America. You know what I'm saying?
No. See, here's why I don't like that idea. And like, I get why.
Now, is
you
this
say-
stuff like? Is this like a permanent thing that just stays in the vagina?
No, it's
No.
removable. Like, they still want to go have sex when they want to have sex, so it's removable. But like,
Can you imagine? I can just never have sex now because I got these fucking teeth implanted into my fucking vagina walls.
but like, the thing is, and this is one of the things that it's a whole like mentality that goes around that pisses me off. Like the idea that victims need to be more prepared and do X, Y, Z, and like it puts more responsibility on.
Well, it's not the
victims.
victim's fault, definitely.
Right, and like to me, what I've always said about it is like in the temporary and the right now, like if I have a daughter, like she's going to martial arts class, she's going to self-defense classes. To a certain point, there's not a discussion.
Oh, my
about
daughter
it.
is going to be a
You're learning-
bodybuilder
Like
at
you're
4 years
learning
old.
how to protect yourself, at least to a degree, in the short term. But I don't want society's focus to be like victims need to just protect themselves. I want to build a society that understands like teach your young boys like, hey, don't rape women. Like don't rape women. Like that's not like
That's flawed.
Teach the young men how to pull women properly.
That's flawed.
Instead of
because
having to force women against their will.
No one grows up thinking, or like no parent teaches their child, when you want pussy, just take it. And like, I don't think anyone actually just like thinks to themselves, I want to rape a bitch. Some might just plain out think to themselves, I want to rape a bitch. But 9 times out of 10, it's a power thing, and it's just a mental issue thing. I think people, like women, still need to be careful and still need to like I don't think women should be like, oh, I'm gonna go out by myself to go get shit-faced and then walk home by myself in the middle of the night because fuck that, don't rape me, and and dress whatever. But like I think they should protect themselves, have a knife, pepper spray, gun, go out in groups, watch your drink, all that.
Can't carry a gun if you're going out to drink.
What?
You can't carry a gun if you're going out to drink.
You can carry pepper spray though.
True.
I make shit. My little sister has pepper spray. We made sure of that shit.
Or
she
just
doesn't drink or nothing, but still.
Just don't drink to the point to where you can't fucking like be aware, like not be like soberly aware of your surroundings, but like drink to the point to where you can't fucking take care of yourself, and you go out with people who don't give a fuck about you. They're like, fuck you, you're too wasted, we're just gonna leave you. They bounce, they leave you alone somewhere. Someone roofies you and takes you. My point is that like we need to like as a society eventually evolve to the point to where the rape cases go down, but at the same time we're not desensitized. Is that the word? Like
what?
we're not just blindly going out and being reckless and irresponsible and putting ourselves in situations.
Oblivious, I think is the word.
Yeah, there you go. We can't just be oblivious to danger, because there will be rapists out there. Like people say, oh, just teach your boys not to. There will be rapists out there. There's always gonna be assholes and criminals who just don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
But
also
my daughter is gonna be buff as fuck. Like I want to have a buff ass, like bodybuilding ass, like Tyrone ass daughter. I'm not playing.
But here's the other thing, Koki, that helps though.
And I'm gonna name her Jamal.
Like the more that we teach the future societies to be correct, and like the more we raise young men to be responsible, like let me and Micah be leaving the bar and you're trying to rape some girl at social house, like you will die wherever you stand. Like it's not a conversation. Like it's over. Like
you will die. Like
we will kill you.
Will not be alive anymore. No, it's the truth.
Like for real though,
motherfuckers will be dead as fuck out here.
Yeah, and like that's why I rode with who I rode with. Like let me and any of the crew that I go out with like walk out of the bar and see some dumb shit like that happening. Like you're done, and that's because my mother raised me the right way. Your family raised you right. Like eventually, more and more people, as we teach future generations not to do this, you teach compassion and caring for your fellow person. Like, one of the huge things that stuck with me throughout dating and everything was that, like, if some dude did this to my mom, how would I feel about it? Like, I'll tell you a story. One story, and just to give you an idea.
You want to talk about mothers? All right, sorry.
You're good.
I had to. My bad.
There's a dude that even today, my mom told me this story like a couple times. And even today, like, if I saw this dude, like, I'd want to fight him. And it's over the dumbest shit in hindsight, but, like, it was like one of my mom's like first dates or whatever, and I guess they went skating, like to the skating rink. My mom is terrified of skates. She does not do roller skates or whatever. But this guy liked her, she liked him, and so she was like, "I'll try it. Just take care of me, like protect, like help me out." You know what I'm saying? And I guess homeboy, like his friends were there, and so he thought it'd be funny to like skate her to the other side of the rink, like with her, and then just like let her hand go and like leave, and like make her try to like get back on skates she's never been on before. Jesus. Like, bro, that was when my mom was like 19. If I see you today, I'm whooping your ass. Like, for real, that's how mad I get in that story.
You gonna leave my mama alone at the fucking skate rink?
It's on the site. Like, let your name be the wrong name. Like, matter of fact, let me have the same first name as that nigga and don't correct the last name quick enough.
Like, you want to leave my mama on some skates, bitch?
Is that serious?
You want to fuck with my mom's at the roller rink, bro? You know she don't like roller rinks, bro. You was gonna leave my mom's alone when she was 19? Like, yo, what are you talking about?
You don't fucking remember shit.
don't remember shit about that. Right. Just getting beat the fuck up, confused, dazed and confused. Hey, don't be leaving motherfuckers' moms on the roller rink by themselves, bitch.
Bitch.
But you get my point though. Like when you grow up, like close to your mom and learning like to treat people the way you would want someone to treat your mom or whatever. Like you look at things through that perspective. Like it just changes shit. Like you think about shit differently. Like.
It's funny. I don't know, when like old crusty ass men try to hit on my mom whenever we're out in public. Nah, that'd be funny though. I'll be talking shit. I'm a grown ass man now. You can hit on my mom now if you want to. I'm just gonna beat your ass. Nah, we went to the laundromat. This is like 3 years ago, and This old crusty nigga would drive a fucking like. First of all, if you gonna hit on my mama, nigga, at least drive a better car than my mom.
Drive something from this century.
My mom is 50 something, bro. Let's just keep it G. If you are 50 something and you try to holler at my mom, nigga, you better have bread. I know the money's not an issue, blah blah, but no, fuck that. Cause my pops takes very good care of my mom. So unless you trying to like be a step up above that, don't try to fucking talk to my mama, bro. If you drive a little beat up ass fucking Chevy Blazer with three of the hubcaps missing, you know what I'm saying, and a flat tire that's been flat for I don't know how long, you still driving to that motherfucker? 2 of the seats is missing in the back, bro. Don't try to talk to my fucking mama, nigga. Like real shit. You know what I'm saying?
The
like,
paint job's all fucked up.
You ain't got no fucking teeth and shit, bro. Don't try to talk to my damn moms. What the fuck is you gonna do with my mom? And you 98 pounds soaking wet with Ugg boots on, nigga. You are not allowed to talk to my fucking mom. You are not allowed to talk to my fucking mother. You know, I wish a nigga would. We walked out the laundromat. My mom walked out first. I was grabbing the rest of the clothes. And this old ass nigga, hey, girl, I just want to say you look gorgeous. And I'm like, I walk out like, who the fuck is you, nigga? I was sorry, I was just telling your mama she look good. Well, I already know she look gorgeous. I tell her every day. Fuck on. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, I respect it. Yeah, nigga, you respect these hands too. Get the fuck out of here. Your little beat up ass Chevy Blazer. If that bitch can even start, nigga.
Go ahead and Flintstone that piece of shit home.
Yeah, bitch. Try to talk to my fucking mama, nigga. Who the fuck are you? You know? I'm just keeping it G. You know? And that goes for my little sister too. You know what I'm saying?
So wait, they gotta be rich to hit on your sister?
What? Sorry, what?
They gotta be rich to hit on your sister too?
Yeah. Yeah.
Nothing but the finest.
Honestly, you know what I'm saying? I'm sure that people say the same thing about me when I try to hit up on women. Honestly,
you call yourself lavish, Mike, but you ain't so lavish.
Yeah, what the fuck lavish about you? That Honda ain't lavish, nigga. Shit. I see you at the bar drinking. You ain't. How many Hennessy's you get? Like, honestly, I do drink like I got money though. Yo.
Fishbowls of alcohol.
Fishbowls of alcohol. That's what I'm talking about. I don't know what it is when I hang out with you, Stretch. Yeah. But nigga, every time
he's a problem. That's what it is, bro. Yo, he's a pusher.
I don't know what the fuck it is, honestly. But it's okay because I always have $20.
I didn't do anything, man.
I'm gonna leave.
No, it isn't even that. Just I don't know what the fuck. I don't know who I think I am around you, Stretch. I don't know what the fuck it is. But every time I'm around Stretch, I spend way more money than I know that I should. You know,
right?
Jamie, we make fun of Jamie all the time for his $20 thing, but Jamie is very smart with his money. You know, budgets and things like that. I am not. Okay. Even when I was broke, if I had $3, I went and bought a bottle of Old English. Like that's just what it was. You know what I'm saying? I'd be broke, but at least I'd be broke with an Old English. Like at least I'd be broke and a little bit drunk. You know what I'm saying? Jamie is very smart. You know what I'm saying? Now that I have like money, you know, I still try to live way above my motherfucking means.
Is this the Kevin Hart story?
No, this is the fucking truth. All right?
You got the bottle, I got the bottle.
But literally though. But you know what's crazy?
He went to Hot Pot, I went to Hot Pot.
But to keep it G though, like y'all don't even act any different. Like y'all still drink the same old shit. You know, I know you drink your fucking nasty ass fucking Sambuca.
I got some in the fridge.
Yeah, you Pepto-Bismol. Yeah, I'll let you know if my stomach start hurting. I might fuck around and do that. That's pretty much what it is. Nausea, heartburn, indigestion, upset stomach, diarrhea. Hey,
I don't have none of those. I've never had any of those.
Because you've been drinking the Sambuca, that's why.
So you're saying you prefer having that?
It's the Sambuca's taste sometimes.
Upset stomach, diarrhea?
No, I don't like that.
No.
But okay, you got a point.
I'm gonna go back to what you were saying earlier about like talking about your mom. Like, oh, you better have more money to like, you know, to hit on my mom. When I was like, I want to say like 15, 16 years old, I had a friend that was like 21. We called him Pedo John because we hung out with a bunch of kids my age, maybe some a little younger. So I'm like, why are you 21 hanging out with a bunch of jits? I can't do shit. But anyway, whatever. That's not my concern right now. Every time he would come over, like, you know, I go out, he's like, oh, I'm here. So I go outside, I'm like, hey, what's up, John? He'd be like, hey, what's up, Carrie? Is your mom here? Is she here? Oh, she inside? Can you tell her to come out? I just want to say hi. Yeah, I'm going to give her a hug. And I'm like, by like the third or fourth time he did, I'm like, nigga, you trying to fuck my mom? Don't talk to I'm not gonna tell my mom you're here no more. Like, you're not gonna be allowed to go. Don't tell her man's inside. I will go get
You'd
him.
be like, yeah, y'all go get my mom and this big ass
He has
nigga
a
come
Glock.
outside. Hey, what's up?
like,
I'm her mama, nigga. Now what?
like he has a gun inside.
You brought me flowers,
He will kill
nigga.
you.
What's up?
Wait, how old was this guy?
He was 21. My mom wasn't even fucking close to 40 yet.
Yeah.
And like, but he was like, it was
I
weird
talk
because
to
he was
women
my
at that
friend.
age.
But he was my friend, and then he met my mom, and then he would come over and like buy Pella. He was okay. Where's your mom? Where's your mom? Is your mom inside? Is she? And I'm like, yo, don't talk to. You're not gonna fuck my mom. But it's just even if she wanted it, like it's not gonna happen.
Not in
It's
Carrie's
gonna-
house.
No, I separate. Like no, my friends
So
are
no,
not fucking my
no
mom.
sucking dick in Carrie's house and no fucking Carrie's mom either.
Just leave my mom out of this, and you'll not get your dick sucked. No way you suck dick in my house.
So, question: what do you do if your friend's mom is like fine? Like
I've
she's
had
bad
friends whose
as
mom
hell.
were fine as fuck, but I'm not gonna go talk to the homeboy's mom.
Why not?
I mean, all right, look. All right, so
I mean, look, homie, it's the best of both worlds. If I move in, we play video games all the time. Like,
If I fuck your mom,
no,
I'm
hold on. No, we need to get something straight. If I know you personally and you fuck my mom, bro, I'm beating your ass. Period. I don't give a fuck if my
Thank
mama
you.
likes you. You're not about to. Nobody I know is gonna play stepdad, bro. It's not happening. Not happening.
So I'm saying,
And I will never be able to live the fact that, like, bro, I can never roast anybody ever again. If I know you and you fucked my mom, bro, I can never roast anybody ever again. All you gonna do is be like, yeah, that's why I fucked your mama, nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, no, that will not slide. That won't slide at all.
yeah. So imagine like your homie comes to your house, y'all playing video games, and you win. And he gets back and says, "Hey, go to your motherfucking room."
Bet. Oh, bet. You wouldn't be able to finish saying that. Go to your motherfucker, nigga. Like, bro, nah, hell no. First of all, if I knew you fucking mom, you're not playing no video games in my house, bro. It ain't happening, bro. I am beating your ass, and I'll beat my mama's ass too for fucking one of my friends. Yeah, sorry, mom. This is what it is.
so fuck you up, mom. I'm sorry.
Oh man.
And none of my friends got money either, which goes right back to what the fuck I said earlier. If you ain't got no money, you're not fucking my mama, nigga. That's just what the fuck it is. Period. You know what I'm saying? For a second, that made me seem like I was like holding my mom out. That's not what it is, okay? But what I'm trying to say is, just bro, like,
She deserves better.
just not exactly. Like, I would be so disappointed in my mother for that. Like,
Who are you anymore,
we
mom?
grew up together. You fucking.
Don't say. We got time.
Fucking.
But no, but
You fucking.
I can say stuff like this because I know that my mom is not that kind of. She would never do nothing like that.
Right.
So I'm not even talking about my mom at this point. Just specifically. Now, mind you, some people that used to bully me and fuck with me in high school, and like some of them girls that used to turn me down and shit in high school, their moms, be on lookout because I'm on the way. Like, I'm telling you. I still got some of their moms are friends with me on fucking Facebook and they be liking all my pics and shit. Yeah.
So it's okay. So it's okay to fuck your enemy's mom, but
Yep.
not your friend's mom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got you.
Yeah, precisely.
What
Like-
if your friend's mom is like bad as hell and she wants it, like she called you, she's like, yo, come through.
Can't do it.
Respect that.
If I fuck your mom or dad, because that's in both ways, it's probably because I'm pissed off at you, and I'm just gonna be like, I fucked your dad, bitch. Fuck you.
Damn, my dad's a big ass dude. I couldn't beat his ass, but
You guys be mad at him though. Like,
yeah, I'd be mad. Like, yo, dad, that's not cool,
I'm
man.
disappointed.
the only card you can play is like, yeah, the parent card. I'm so disappointed in you, Dad.
Awfully disappointed in you.
Just
I
ouch.
expected better.
Just ouch. You know, like
I am hurt. I am hurt.
Yeah.
cool,
This blatant disrespect.
real fucking cool, dad.
Oh, my phone died.
Yeah, awesome.
But like,
Yeah.
if it's Carrie, you're like, oh, so because she has a kid, so you trying to be a daddy again? You trying to start this all over?
Right.
Again? I got a new sibling now.
Well, I hope you don't raise him like you raised us. Pop. Yeah.
Hope you're actually there this time.
Yeah. ain't no more 15 years to the store anymore. Pop. You know what I'm saying? You better come right the fuck back. I know exactly what we need in the house. You better come back. You better come right the fuck
You
back.
ever seen that video of that kid in front of the class? He's like, my house is here. The closest store is 2 miles this way, right? So how does it take someone 15 years to go to the store and come back?
Maybe that store just didn't have what he needed. He needed to go to a different store 15 years down the road.
Yeah.
In a whole nother, on the other side of the world.
Some say he's still shopping. Still looking for the best place to get it.
I mean, hey, sometimes you gotta do it, right?
Stop it. I'm dead.
Nah, I'm out of it. This is too much. God. What? Final thoughts.
Final thoughts
on my part. Look, man, if you're going to make legislation, you're going to make rules, think about the consequences and the overall system. Don't make rules in a vacuum because you're emotional. I get that people that are religious have religious hang-ups. Don't make rules based on religion because we're not a theocracy. We're a democracy. And we have a separation of church and state for a reason. So the fact that all this shit's coming through the Bible Belt, it should tell you something. We got a problem, Alabama. We got a problem with these other 7 states that did it. And I think there's another state that has one coming up soon. We got a problem, all right? Separate your religion and your politics. And also, please understand that what you do has serious consequences. You're fucking people's lives right now. That's just going to piss me off, all right? And look, I wish I could go into this shit more. But think about the consequences of shit, okay? Like, and take care of the kids. If y'all going to do that shit, take care of the kids. That's all I'm asking. I'm done.
My final thoughts is, you're not fucking my mom. And you ain't getting your dick sucked in my house. Nor will you suck dick in my house.
All right, so for a state that still allows incest, you probably shouldn't be making rules about fucking abortions. Okay? First of all. Secondly, everybody be safe, get home safe, look both ways across the street, brush your teeth twice a day, and most importantly, stay lavish.
Bye.